Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to Bush and Bears Trading. I hope you have a great trading day today. I hope everyone did good today in today's rental market. We had some short opportunity today at the open for you know, SPY and also Tesla. You know, good short opportunities here. Almost about a big move here at the open. Almost a 10, $15 move, and then bounce right here, almost about 15, $25. Has some green of the after hours. But yeah, guys. So what I'll be going over today is kind of like what to check in stocks and graphs and how to chart to be like, okay, I'm gonna go short or I'm gonna go long. So I'm mostly gonna be focusing today on either the 1 hour or the daily or the 4 hour, as those are longer time frames, and the 1 minute is kind of a bit long to explain. But I'll start with the 1 hour here. Um, so basically, what we have here is actually a pretty good chart here. So you gotta also check the confluence between the 1 day and your 1 hour to kind of be like, okay, is this what I actually want to do, or what do I want to do to enter this position today? So first, let's go over today's action. So today, we saw a red day, pretty red day all across the board. We had some green here with Neo and a bit of Disney and Target. Um, but today we just tapped that 8 day, got pretty close to it. The low of the day was 413.79, and then we have our major moving averages. I used the 8 day, 21 day, 50 day, 100 day, and the 200 day. Um, so those would kind of be your support levels based on what you're looking at. So yeah, so today we tapped the 8 day, bounced here as you could see in the 1 hour. Tapped the eight. It was actually the 100 day on the 31 hour. You could use that as support as well. Um, but we had pretty good action today at the short, and then we could have bought that dip here. So one thing that I actually liked about today that could lead us into bullish action to tomorrow was, you know, that we kind of bounced at the midday where the volume was kind of dying down, and then as we got into the close, we kind of had a big volume bar here with green buys. We actually had more action than the open, which was about 14 million volume. Here we had 22 million volume, big green candle right here. Not a lot of um, move to the upside, but we kind of had a little bit of a upside in the after hours, which was a continuation of that bullish buying. Um, Another thing that I liked was that it didn't really have increasing volume from the day before. If it really did have increasing volume, then I would be worried here. Here we had 78 million volume, and then the other day we had 81 million volume, which is considerably um, almost close but pretty tight. But if we have another day tomorrow with maybe volume to the upside, then we would kind of keep on having this and this never-ending wave up, and keep on grinding up slowly but surely as we keep on dying down in volume as people are getting a little bit scared here. But as we keep grinding up, the buying can only continue as price strength keeps on going strong. So here, if you take the daily chart, it's also breaking out this rising wedge, which is kind of crazy as this is kind of like a bearish pattern. But one thing that I'm looking into tomorrow to kind of check is, um, you know, if we gap up, which we are gapping up here in um, the the ES futures and the Nasdaq futures, so that is a good thing. Um, Also, another thing that you could check is how world markets are doing overnight. That's also a great indicator. We have some weird action, kind of choppy action all over the world. Nikkei is, falling down, but then overall it's kind of green. Um, Another thing, depending on what we look at tomorrow, would be if we gap up, then it would kind of be breaking today's high and breaking the other high here with volume at the open. Another thing that we would look at if we do gap down is, if we do break this 8-day moving average, and then we go into this big space right here, which would be a almost $9 move, which is a substantial move for about 2.5%. So this would kind of invalidate a lot of bullish positions, but we did bounce off of it. So let's see also another thing that I also like to do is I like to check different time frames, whether it be the 1 hour, 4 hour, and 30 minute. Here we kind of also have a little bit of bullish diversion of the MACD um, on the 1 hour. So this is also kind of nice for bullish people. We could draw a trend line here for kind of like a break, depending on how we open. If we break this, then we could kind of grind higher, and then like I said, break the highs that we had from today, and then break the other highs today. And also another thing that we were looking at is you know good good volume at the open for bullish action. That is also one thing. Always remember that volume is a good indicator, depending on whatever you're looking at, whether it be bullish or bearish. This is great. So yeah. So you look at your RSIs, look at your MACDs, and look at different support levels and resistance levels to kind of tell what can we do. So here I will go into Neo and kind of explain what happened today at the open with Neo. So we had a pretty good gap up on Neo. We had a fade here, but it kind of this what we call the gap and fade. So here we have a gap up, and then we just fade into the open. But we started having some nice buying volume um on the two on the before the last hour before open. And then we had a huge candle right here at the open, with increasing volume. But then we just kind of blah into the day as the moving averages fell lower. So here this would be kind of called this is a huge bearish engulfing candle. So you could kind of be like, okay, let's see if it fulfills this candle without the wick. If it falls down, then we get into a short position, and invalidating your short position would kind of be going above this candle with increasing volume. So you could kind of look at your let's around 5 minute or 15 minute to kind of be like, okay, is it gonna go above that again? Um, so yeah, you could kind of write it down, and then here we have a spinning top, and then we have another candle right here, um, which would be like, okay, this is gonna want to keep going up. So it's kind of like a little 3 bar play right here. So this candle would invalidate your short position, then you would get out for profit, which you write all this down. Another thing, that if you don't want to sell their position, and then you like, okay, I think it could just be like kind of like a false breakout. You could kind of be like, okay, what is this candle right here? This is called an inverted hammer, and this would completely invalidate your position on it. And then you see here we kind of have another big candle here with nice volume, and then we kind of finish off into the open and kind of gapping up in the after hours, which is pretty good um, for Neo. So yeah, that would kind of be like what to look at. Here we had an NR7 doji, still above the 200 day, but we need to get above the 200 day with volume. We kind of had that, but then, like I said, the big moving averages fell, so that would invalidate the play as well. Um, so yeah, guys, I mean, that's all we're going to talk about today. If you have any requests, please put them down in the comments, as I will be starting to put out short videos every single 2 to 3 days, kind of having a little bit of information here and there. And as I get more information from you guys, it's also better, since I kind of know what do the people want. So please let me know what you guys want to see in the comment section below. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Put the bell notification, as I will be starting to put out videos every single 2 to 3 days for new content and learning content for everyone, free. Um, Also, I might start live streaming if I do start getting a little bit of following. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and have a great trading day.